um, being hopeful that there will always be a rainbow after the rain, that we should always believe in God, that everything happened for a reason. That this pandemic, it may be painful, but it teaches us a lesson. Sometimes we need painful situations just to change our way. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm very thankful for all of you sa mga kababayan ko because they've been my supporters since day one. And just glad, of course, I'm very busy, so sorry kung di ako nakreply, but I read all the messages and if I have time, of course, reply ako. And I'm super thankful, happy, grateful. I'm super grateful. Kung wala, hindi dahil sa inyo guys, I won't be motivated and inspired. And I will win. Trust. Okay. Yes. Hinihingan po ako. Ano po, akyat. Yes. Hi, I'm Carissa Kiza. I'm 20 years old and I'm representing the province of Surigao del Norte. I'm currently a third-year college student and I'm taking up secondary education major. I think the most beautiful language in my province is Marajao. So it means you're good, you're great, and that's one quality that I would like to possess in competing in Miss Universe Philippines. That I am Marajao and every Surigaonan is Marajao. I think it is the experience like when my parents get separated. So coming from a broken home was never easy, and that those life experiences taught me a lot, and it became part of who I am today. I've learned that we have to value every little things, and I realized that every little thing counts and matters. That during this time of pandemic, we have to keep value, appreciate everything that we have in our lives unless it's gone. So this pandemic taught me a lot. It even helped me to discover my strengths and my weaknesses, and that I finally find my purpose, which is to be greater than any challenges. So if ever I win in this Miss Universe Philippines, I want to amplify the voice of the indigenous community, which is mainly my purpose in joining Miss Universe, and that I want to show to the universe what Surigao has to offer, and that we have a very rich biodiversity, culture, and traditions in my province. I think the color that symbolizes phenomenal woman is gold. A phenomenal woman is someone who bright, who shine bright, splendid and sparkling. That everything could be. I mean, everyone can be phenomenal in her own little way, and that every little thing, our purpose, our individual platforms, and that we are really driven by this purpose. That amid the pandemic that we are now facing, we are conquering the universe, and we have a story to tell. That we are really braver and we are greater. Okay. I think we have to develop creativity within us. So even if we are working from home and we are being quarantined in our home, we can do something out of creativity. We can either think of new ideas to discover something that might actually help us to have a better life and to help us to arise from this pandemic. probably want to promote Siargao Island. So it is known to be the surfing capital of the Philippines, and it is my pride and honor to tell everyone that our province is very rich in biodiversity. You can actually found both fauna and flora that we are having in our province, and that people don't know it that we have a very most skillful people in my province. There are actually a lot of products in my province, but yeah, I'm wearing this kind of fabrics that I want to promote in the whole wide world that this is actually made by skillful people in Surigao, the Surigao and that. And then when we hear about supporting locals, it doesn't only mean that we boost the economy, but we are also promoting the beauty of diversity and the culture in my province. And that's one thing that I would like to advocate, support local. I think people like me, like young girls anywhere, should embrace who they really are, because it is mainly one way on overcoming your fears and overcoming challenges. And I believe if you're being true to yourself, it reflects your own personality. It's a strong personality, which is one thing that can never be taken from you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. To all Sargon out there, I know words are not enough to thank all of you, but thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And I want you to know that I know that I'm not alone, because I have all of you. And yeah, let's do this. And I want you all to know that this fight is for you, and I dedicate all this performance for you. So I'm just really excited. I have nervousness. I actually have stage fright, but I can feel it calming down because I'm more sure of who I am. So when I'm gonna be there, I'm just excited to showcase all of the work that I've been doing. I know you're hungry. Thanks very much. It's Mark Bumgar. Yes. I'm very happy to say this is the first time I get to wear one. So very blessed. Yes. Yes. Okay. Grab it. Okay. Okay, since it's the last part, I'm gonna make something fun. I don't know if all of you know, but I really wish to have a tree house. I want to build my own little tree house, just a Siargao. That's one of my biggest dreams. But not just any tree house, it's a tiny tree house. So that is something that's really good to me. And I want to have a sustainable place where I can just grow my vegetables, get my water. That's really what I would like. Thank you. Merong dami ng word na gusto ko sa Tagalog, but I think the best word that I can describe is mabuhay. Because they're so unique. It's the only thing that once you announce yourself, that's the big thing that you say. Mabuhay! And everybody knows the one that you're looking for. So that's the word I choose. I have many actually, but the one that I would love to go back to is my childhood. And my childhood, because I had such an amazing time with my mom and dad. They come from different cultures, but I had to embrace both of them. My Filipino side, my French side, and at the same time, I grew up sa Macau. So meron ako ng Chinese also. So I learned Chinese, and at the same time, after Chinese, I also went to Portuguese. So it was a lot to embrace, but I really learned so much. And what I learned is that we all have different traditions, cultures. Thank you. Sorry. There are many lessons I've learned during this pandemic. I feel like I've become a woman during this pandemic. I became 26 years old. I faced a lot of challenges. I went from having no team to being my own style team to being my own financial supporter to being my number one rooter. And that is one of the biggest lessons that I can say, that I'm so proud to be in this really Philippines, even with the pandemic, I feel that I'm accomplishing one of my biggest dreams. And it's a very big challenge, but I can say that I'm confident in who I am and who I'm becoming, and I'm so happy. Thank you, Meg. Daddy. Well, if I do get the chance to bring it to University Philippines, the thing that I would say the most is how about mental health. It's something really dear to me because I've experienced depression. I've been through a lot of abuse in my life, and I don't want anyone to have a stigma behind it. I want people to understand and be more open-minded to open communication in your family, especially here in Filipinas. I feel like a lot of us have this crab mentality. A lot of us have a lot of things that we don't want to share to the world, and that's something that I know is my advantage because I firsthand was there and so. I would say morena skin, and that's something that I really embrace. A lot of the people here in the Philippines, unfortunately, we have been brainwashed for maybe embracing white people's skin, but that's not actually our colors because there's different types of skin. All of us have different colors, and we should embrace all of them. But for me, I'm morena, so I will embrace morena. That's what I would do. Thank you. Yes. There's a lot of things that we need. For sure, of course, we need to put our health in first hand. Like I said, I think mental health is very important, but I would also go with things that are simple, like bakery or food. That's essential for this time. I think that's the things that are keeping us going. We have to support our local brands. We have to support all of our friends. Even the fashion industry is getting a big hit. So if we can do anything from Zoom online, anything that is communicating still, I know it's very difficult, but it's something that we will need. And thank you. Yes. Yes. Well, I live next to, I'm very fortunate to be near PART 3. So I really, really like this place because it has a bunch of everything. We are known to be an entertainment zone, but at the same time, we have a sustainability. So thankful for all of the people that have their own in the man's backyard, but their own balcony. They can grow also their veggies and fruits. But the place that I would say for me is PART 3, one of my favorite coffee places, and it has because coffee. Yes. Well, I yesterday when I had my rehearsals, I was wearing Bench, and they have local made products now. So I'm really really proud of that. So I would promote Bench because it's very affordable. It's very Filipino. All of the things that are made there are authentic, and I like to wear something that is representing of us. Thank you. Okay, there are many things that young people should focus on, but one of the biggest things that they should focus on is how to be confident in yourself. What does that mean exactly? You have to ask the most difficult questions. What do you want to do with your life? What is your biggest purpose? What is something that will make you happy? Because a lot of young people have the opportunity to learn so much. We have the internet, and that's so a gift in itself. You can learn so many things. Ako naman, I learned my makeup in my internet. So that is one of the biggest advantages. But we need to learn how to use our things properly. Thank you. Thank you so much. I know that you're all tired, but just one more lang, and we're good. Salamat. To all of my supporters, all of the lemonades, every single person that's actually supporting the Miss Universe Philippines, I want to thank you so much. I know that this is not the pageant that you all expected due to the pandemic, but we are doing so much hard work and we're trying to keep up the energy. It is sleepless nights. A lot of work has been gone through these 9 months, and I really want to say thank you so much for still being here, still supporting us, ladies. And from the bottom of my heart, my lemonades, I love you so much. Thank you to my family, to my boyfriend, to my number one supporter, and I love you. Sorry, I'm sorry.
born and raised in Dubian, Zamboanga del Sur. I am a licensed criminologist and 25 years old. Yes, matinabangon. It means it's kind, helpful, and willing to take a risk for the people of Zamboanga del Sur. I experienced problem-less. It means that in my childhood, I didn't meet problems, and I'm so happy. I am just very fun. But then, as I grow up, I realized that we take different challenges, different difficulties in life just to be able to reach your life goal. Having a strong faith with our Savior, because in everything we do, we still go back to Him, whatever circumstances, just like this pandemic, we cannot help ourselves, but having a good and strong faith with Him, because we know that He is the only way that can make impossible things possible. If given a chance to win this round, I know there's a lot of people don't believe me, but I believe myself. So having that crown, I can be able to help a lot. I have the opportunity, I have the power, that I have connection. So by that, I can help so many people, especially in our area. Honestly, we are not experiencing hunger and in many areas. So, sorry. Color, light color, like yellow. That's one of my favorites kasi when makita na to nga light kay siya, like makita niyo mga group siya sun nga nag-reflect, makahatag siya huwag sa tanan sa pinatong na hignitan or nakabati o darkness inside. For me, through social media, I think isa na sa pinaka-kailangan i-work because sana na to karoon nag-work sa through social media, and I think internet is pinaka-important para sa ato ang tanan. Right? Makakulit pa sa go sa universe to that. And I think kana mo is pinaka-important ever. Sorry. Akong i-promote ang akong town, which is Trinidad. We won one World Award Organic, the whole country. Ako ano sa para nag-promote kay Trump kay na ako din mo. Padayon din na ako sa putaan kay sila po nagasuporta na ako din karon. O nabati na ako nga isa sila sa gusto na magpabilin sa amo ang organic o natural source pagbilin na dili sa mawala kay nature is very important what is not. With the connection of this answer, oo, or organic wine. We have organic wine, like wala talaga siyang meat, organic lang sa preserve and it's bata, mataga or so kung ma-introduce ko siya through local, national, or even international, mas masaya, mas happy We have strawberry wine. We have Luya. We make it wine. And I have there, and I'm going to give it to you for this one. I feeling ko, I believe they should focus their dreams, because just like me, I focus my dreams